Hey, what's up guys, it's Tegan. In case you guys missed it, Treyarch released their first trailer for the new DLC for Black Ops 2 called Revolution. Now if you guys have missed it, I'll put an annotation on the screen for that because unfortunately I'm not going to show you guys actual gameplay of that trailer, but I will show you guys some pictures from that because I don't want to get another copyright strike because one more and I think my channel is going to get closed. So I don't want that to happen. I don't know if you guys want that either. So I'm just going to show you guys some pictures of the zombie part that they showed and some important things that they said and kind of some things that I've noticed and kind of my predictions. And a lot of the stuff, maybe not a lot of it, but some of the stuff I was actually right on my predictions and like kind of my hopes for what I wanted them to do. I was right on that and they kind of answered my questions. But anyways, the first picture I want to talk about besides this nicely dressed zombie is this one right here, and it's a couple towers. And if you guys can see in between those towers, there's meteor, and there's a few meteors going down, striking down, and a lot of people are guessing that those meteors are like the meteors on Nuketown Zombies, you know, where it'll be the perks and they'll crash down randomly. But if we look at this, that's a lot of meteors all coming down at once, and I don't think that they're gonna do that. I don't think that they're gonna do the whole perk thing like they did. I think the perks will be set in a set spot, kind of like on transit. So I don't think we're gonna get the perks like on Nuketown. I kind of hope not, because that's kind of a bitch sometimes when you don't get Juggernaut right away. But if anything, maybe the meteors will be kind of interactive, you know, or they might hit you, or maybe they're just there for show. Maybe, you know, maybe they just look cool. But anyways, next picture is this picture, and it's a nice shot of the girl's tits. But don't look at that, guys. That's kind of weird. But you can see that this chick, it kind of looks like she's shooting upwards. She's kind of aiming up, and then down to the left you see that old dude. I forgot his name, but he's shooting down at some zombies down there, and then down lower from him, there's another character shooting down from there. So as you guys can see, this map is like they call it Rise, and you jump down from areas, but there's got to be a way that you get back up, right? So that's where my elevator theory comes in, because they said that there's elevator shafts and you can fall down the elevator shafts. So my guess is that you're going to take an elevator back up to the top of the place, or maybe you start in the bottom and you take an elevator all the way to the top, and then you go down from there. So that's my guess. I think that's a pretty good guess. And then there was a helicopter in the picture. If you guys remember me talking about that, my guess of the helicopters, that's going to take you from different buildings, because they've showed a few different buildings, and I'm guessing we're not going to be in just one building. So my guess is they're going to go in different buildings, and they're talking about how this map is going to be a lot of open areas and a lot of tight, narrow corners. So I think this map is going to be really challenging and a lot of fun. It's going to take some time to get used to. It's going to take some patience, but it's going to be a really good map. All right, this next picture is this picture with this little zombie just chilling on this ledge, waiting for some meat or some shit. But like as you can see there's more buildings out there, and there's ledges that you can stand on. Maybe you can jump from that to a different ledge. But I thought this scene was kind of cool. But I'm gonna go to the next topic, and this is the new game mode. It's called Turned. And what Turned is, and I've been asking this for a long time. This is my hope. And you can actually play as the zombie. And now what it is you chase the other person, and there's one guy, and it appears that they just have an Olympia. So they're fending off themselves with an Olympia, and you can only see 3 zombies at a time. So I'm guessing it might just be a 4-player game. But once you get the person, you turn in to that person, and then maybe they switch to the zombie. So it might be like a never-ending game. Or maybe like the first player to get so many kills wins. I'm not sure on that. But the way I see it, it's kind of like Infected, you know, where you chase the person. It's just Infected without throwing knives, and it appears that these zombies are pretty fast. So it's Infected without throwing knives, and you got a shitty gun, which to me that looks pretty cool. And as you can see, it's on Diner, and you can see that there's cars enclosed where you can't get through to the other place. So it's not transit, it's not the entire map, but they finally brought Diner in, and I think that's a really cool thing. And on that map, you guys remember that map when I was asking like what the hell is this bottom left hand corner? I think that's Diner. So that is where we're going to see this. Maybe they're going to add Diner in as a survival map, which would be really cool. But that's how we're going to play Turned. Maybe they'll only have Turned on Diner, which is totally cool with me, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Turned is going to be a lot of fun. But one thing I forgot to mention on Die Rise, there is no fire. You guys cannot see any fire, so that's a really cool thing. I know fire pissed a lot of people off. Fire pissed me off. So that's a really cool thing that there's no fire. So please, guys, I think that's all I have to talk about. So please, guys, like this video, share it with your mom, and I'll see you guys later.